is up? Welcome to the stream, guys. It has been a month. I know. I'm so sorry. Also, I'm really quickly fixing my bot still because it needs to log in, and I moved my server physically from location to location yesterday. So, I moved it from like behind the TV to the basement, so I had to restart it all. Therefore, the bot wasn't started up. Therefore, I have to log in right now. So, it's fun. Give me a second. There. Okay, gotcha. Yes, allow, authorize, okay, do your thing. Very fun logging into your server from your phone, being like, yo, just like log in and do your stuff, Connect, please. Okay, that's good. Now the bot's up. Let me see, is it work? What do you mean invalid token? Shut the fuck up. You just connected, didn't you? Okay, good. Now shut it. Server nice. Yeah, I have an old PC that's used as a server and has been used for 3-4 years as a server. So yeah, that's fun. Anyway, welcome to the stream, everybody. Just letting you guys know, my voice is a little bit gone, and I don't know, my nose is full, my voice is gone. I'm enjoying this week. Not. So, yeah. Anyway, welcome Oshi, welcome your boy, welcome Josh, welcome Sarah as well to this stream. So Linux, no, I don't run Linux. I mean, yes, I do. I run Proxmox, which runs on Linux. And then from that, I have a Debian VM and a Windows VM. I use the Windows VM for a VPN server that I don't use anymore, but I used to, and then I also used the Windows VM for example the Twitch chatbot, because it runs on Streamlabs chatbot, which is Windows based and only works on Windows. But I do also have the Debian VM for example Home Assistant and a few other things. So it's all fun stuff. Anyway, I have prepared for today's stream in the form of getting all my gear ready and being able to put everything together today on stream. So we're gonna see how my voice likes talking for the next 2 hours, at least. Anyway, so as some of you guys might know, next weekend is TwitchCon. So, and I decided to go there this year again, even though I don't stream a lot, but I always love it. And the thing I love most about it is, since was it in Amsterdam? I think it was back in Amsterdam when I brought my old camera, which was this one to be precise, the Canon EOS 250D. I brought it on my gimbal, and yeah, that was a lot of fun, because companies thought we were famous, and because companies thought we were famous, we got free shit, which is nice and fun. So, wasn't that Paris? I think it. No, I think it was Amsterdam, because I can remember the trailer they brought in from Corsair, I think it was. So Paris, I intentionally brought my camera because of trying to act like we're famous. But I don't know if it was Paris or. You came back flexing everything you got, and I didn't. Okay, so then it probably was Paris. Yep. You're right. You're correct. Yeah. But to answer the question from Josh, it was in Amsterdam. Okay, so it was Berlin first time, 2019. Then 2020 it was supposed to be in Amsterdam. So then it was 2021 Amsterdam. Then 2022 Paris. 2023, or no, not 2021. 2022 was Amsterdam. Got delayed 2 years. 23 was Paris, 24 was Rotterdam, 25 now is again Rotterdam. Next year's going to be Rotterdam as well, because I think I heard last year that there was some kind of contract, some kind of shit, that it was going to be in the Netherlands for 3 years, in Rotterdam, in Ahoy. So, that's fun. anyways, I see some new people have joined in as well. Snooze, welcome to the stream. Zero, Blanca, and Waffle, welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing. Also, Ashi, because you mentioned it, yes, we have the Carabiner collection. So we got my first aid shit slash just I cut myself, therefore I need a band-aid, or I need some heavier shit, so it's in this bag right here. This little door. Then we've got big carabiners that you can just hold like a few bags with or whatever, just big stuff. Then we have a tiny sling from Black Diamond, wire gate, and a normal carabiner. These are both 24 kilonewtons. Then we've got this one from Simond, which is a triple locking carabiner, good for climbing, even though I don't climb with a harness, but whatever. This one I found and I thought it was really fun. I love this. So it's a carabiner, but then you can... Now it's a locked carabiner. So it's mostly aesthetics, because this is the easiest thing ever to pick, to the point that you, like... Wait, can I pick it with a screwdriver? I need a screwdriver. Hold on. I want to try this. I haven't tried it with a screwdriver yet. I don't think. I've tried it with the easiest lockpick ever, and... that's also too thick. Do I have something thin? Well, either way, I tried it with a lockpick, and it was very easy to pick, because it's mostly for fun. But it's like, you can put it on your stuff, and it won't immediately get stolen, you know? It's just a little bit of a barrier. I mean, any lock's only as good as one trying to break it. If you have, like, oh, what's it called in English? What is it? Like bolt cutters? If you have bolt cutters, you're gonna get through it either way, so the fuck does it matter? It's like, if you try, you will. But, whatever. And then we have a few smaller ones, and I forgot what it's, a figure 8 bling thing, whatever. You can lower stuff from it. So that's that collection. So yeah, fun. I hope you enjoyed the Carabiner collection. Anyway, oh fuck. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna refund that because of the intention of the stream. I don't want to go multilingual right now. I know it's fun during games, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Anyway, Spicy, welcome to the stream as well. How you doing, motherfucker? Hey, welcome back. Also, Super Batman DC, welcome to the stream. How you doing? What's up, everybody? I hope you guys are doing good. Snooze, I'm doing fucking great. How are you doing? Minecraft time. Unfortunately, it's not going to be Minecraft time today. I mean, maybe later, maybe if we end really early. But, okay, I did put a little bit of extra effort into preparing today's stream instead of... So, okay, let me rewind. Basically, the TwitchCon setup, I had half of it set up already. I was almost ready to go. But that isn't fun for the stream, and I wanted to... Since when the fuck are you swearing? What the fuck? Since when have I fucking not been swearing? Huh? Anyway, okay, yeah, I don't know, but whatever, it's fine. Either way, instead of having an almost finished setup and like finishing it on stream and then, I don't know, I thought it was really fun to take you guys through everything. Like, we're gonna be building it from the ground up to the point that this is the camera. Not only did I take the lens off, I took the cage off, because I thought, like, let's just go from zero. You know, that's a lot more fun. So we have we have no setup, and we're gonna build everything. So, you know, my little sweet sister watches you. Stop swearing, you face. Hey, Zero Blanket, calm your tits, man. God fucking damn it. Boy, you need to shave. Don't you like my beard? Oh, somebody's gonna clip that. Definitely will happen. Oh god, I don't? Well, that's too bad. No, I'm gonna shave, but no, it's fine for now. At some point, the hairs here in the corner will start to annoy me. That's the point I really will shave. right now. It's fine. It's not too long yet. Anyway, welcome Anna as well. I bet labor. No clue. With a fully grown up Viking beard, Loki might look fire. Hey, it might be.
Ooh, yeah.
Yo, Takes from the Dragon. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that, man. By the way, actually, I just noticed that I am still deafened in Discord. Hi, Sanoos. No, I'm not deafened anymore.
Hi.
Hi.
Whoa.
I'm joking, don't do that. Yeah, no, I'm not planning on doing an all-out Viking beard either, so... Bro comes into my room with the weirdest shaved stash or something. Shut the fuck up, Sarah. I did that once. Bro, what the fuck? Okay, last time I shaved, I hadn't shaved in a few weeks, so it was a lot longer than usual, and I thought I'd do that for fun, for a time. And then it was way too long, so then I walked into a room with, like, the mustache gone, but the beard fully. It's just like weird, because it was funny. She's like a room down from the fucking bathroom, so. So that was once. No, that was okay. One day, multiple times, but one day. Like, what do you mean? Yeah, exactly 0. No, not once. Yeah, it was once. Building a camera setup, I hear this piques my interest. Well, then you're in luck, because we're going to be building the most craziest camera setup that you will see at TwitchCon. Actually, even better, because... So, let's start off. This is the camera I used to use. I had this last year at TwitchCon. I've had this for a few years now, and I'm probably going to sell it soon. So, yeah, because I don't use it anymore. And this one here is way better. You can see the difference. It's better. It doesn't have a lens, but it's funny. Anyway, sell it to me for free.
You can
How
see
about
the difference.
no?
It's better.
Yeah, exactly. It's better. It's also a lot more expensive. Yeah. Dude, this camera's body is fucking really expensive. This new value, like 2,300 euros. Like, fuck off. Anyway, the old one, it's tiny, it's lightweight, mostly plastic. And that's what we used to use. And I couldn't stream from it because, well, it's a DSLR. It's a mirror camera. So, Now this thing here, Sony a7 IV, and the Sony a7 IV has a lot of way better things. For let's start off with the fact that that it has a full HDMI port. It is USB-C charged and will just work on it easily, and communications. It has the microphone port, obviously, and I can also plug my headphones into it to listen live, which is kind of nice because I can actually hear what the camera's picking up, or what any kind of external mic is picking up. So that's kind of nice, you know. Let me see. Depends at the moment. Votes are not in favor of the. Okay. Filming or photography? I do both actually. Yeah. So TwitchCon's going to be mostly video, but I do photography sometimes as well. Actually, I have done that for some people, gotten paid, so you know, that's nice, good shit. Let's see. I should get up now, so gotta go give me something unhinged Dutch to throw at Luna when I go to the other room. Okay, Ashi, wait, are you in the Netherlands? Are you in the Netherlands right now? Or is she over there? I'll drive over in 9 days. Okay, fair enough. Anyway, what's fun? What's fun to say? Just go to the other room and be like, "Hey, Mr. Mate, goeiemorgen." No, I'm kidding. That's one of the funny things my voice now does now that it's kind of gone. When is TwitchCon? TwitchCon is going to be next weekend, so I'm going to do my badge pickup on Friday, and I'm going to go to TwitchCon Saturday, Sunday. And also, I'm not going alone because I'm going with Icy. You guys know her, Icy Moo. Anyway, she's gonna, since she lives a lot further away, I'm not going to tell anyone where, and I live a lot closer to Rotterdam, I can say that. She's gonna sleep here in the new basement because we've got a new basement with a guest room, so that's fun. So she's gonna sleep over there, and we're gonna go to TwitchCon together because it's fun. Yeah, I smoke 3 to 4 packs a day, and this is while my voice is gone, you know. Yeah, it's very fun. As my sister just said. Yeah, I smoke heavily. No, I'm kidding. I currently have a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema trying to start to use if finding compatible SD cards. Finding compatible SD cards is near impossible. Yeah. I don't have that problem because I can just use regular SD cards. Hell yeah. I'm not spending like 100 euros on a fucking SD card for like 64 gigs. That's way too much. I want to go to TwitchCon. Well, you should have bought a ticket. The monitor out is so nice. Yeah, so this one has a flip out monitor. You can turn it, well, default stuff because a lot of cameras have that. Anyways, let's start with the setup. Monitor out as in audio monitor. Oh yeah, that's fair. I also do like that a lot. It is really nice. Because I've done some filming for our school as well, like for the study, like just for the school, just some promotional shit. And I have my camera on the tripod, and I plugged my headphones in so I could actually hear what kind of surrounding background noise it was picking up. It was surprisingly much, so that way I could actually tell everyone, be fucking quiet, because you can hear everything. Like, I could hear people whisper behind me, like 10 meters away, while wearing headphones. That was fun. Also, Caroline, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I have an exam tomorrow. Ooh, good luck. I wish you the best of luck with the exam. Anyway, I'm gonna go grab some stuff now. So, we're gonna start off with a few basic things. Let's see, this one right here. Do I need anything else right now? No, but I'm gonna pick this up for later. Okay. So, what? Actually, I'm gonna ask you guys this. What do you guys like more? Would you guys like me to sit like this, be visible, and do everything here? Or would you guys want me to turn the camera down so you guys are able to see what's happening on my desk? Start spending crazy amounts on fast SSDs because you shoot 4K 10-bit raw log for some reason. Yeah, fair. But yeah, anyway, would you guys rather have me put the camera like pointed down or just do it like this? The time wait. Not get a camera that supports USB-C data storage and then store to NVMe USB-C as you could do that, but I would personally say on the desk. Okay, well in that case, goodbye. Okay, so we have the camera. Wait, let me just make sure it's angled correct. Okay, so we have the camera, then we have the cage, we have the lens. And that's what it is going to be for now. So, first of all, we are going to take out the tool, which is actually really nice in the bottom corner of the cage. You could just, it's magnetically attached. It's kind of cool. I love it. Let's see. Okay. So, we're just going to put it in. Very easy, you know. And then the easy thing happens, we just turn the screw. It's kind of a simple thing, but you know. I spent 5K on mine, on your camera. Yeah, Josh, you do this shit professionally. Like, a lot more professional, so, you know. Okay, that is now straightened out. I'm going to take out the screw to have a second attachment point, which is one of the camera strap handles. And I'll loosen this screw for this adjustment. And we are going to put in this. Yours is Pro 2. I mean, yeah, the camera is, but like I'm not. So you know, I think your photos are yeah. I do like the photos. The nice thing about this camera, compared to the other one, is that with this one, this one became a point and shoot, and it still looks fucking good. So it's like I can now just point the camera and just rapid fire that fucking button, and it'll just take good pictures. I don't need to put that much effort into it anymore, which is really nice. Actually, I'm gonna put this a little bit up so I can appear on camera if I want to. Sort of. Hello. What lens? Mine? Wait, I'm currently scraping by trying to get into a videography on the cheap, as I want video my hobbies. Yeah, fair enough. So then we have this lens, which is a Samyang 24-70 lens. This thing's heavy and really nice. It's mostly metal. Oh yeah, that's one of the comparison things with this. So this camera, mostly plastic. This one, mostly some form of metal. It's a lot heavier, feels a lot nicer. Yeah, and yeah, it's just sized better to be in a hand. So nice lens, good stuff. This lens is over 1 kilogram. This one, so these two together with the cage on it, it's probably 1.7 kilograms, which is quite fucking heavy. Wait, you got two? Why did I not know? Sarah, this is my old camera. You know that. Fuck you mean? It's literally my old camera. You know I got a new one. Love the lens. Yeah, it's amazing. What? Okay, guys. So we're at this point in the stream where my own sister, who lives in the same house, apparently doesn't know I got a new camera back in November. You fucking know this, Sarah. You know this. What do you mean? You're fucking losing it. You're absolutely losing it. You know this. You really know this. I might be. Yeah. Sarah, you can't tell me you don't know that, because you do know this for a fact. I know that you know. Anyway, so we're gonna take this cap off. And now we have a lens. So now we have the basic ass camera. I probably just forgot. I don't know. Yeah. It appears so, because I don't know. Too many damn people in this house to keep track. Well, anyways, so now we have the basic camera, which is nice in the hand. It's a little bit heavy, but you know, it's I can hold it. It works just fine. Hold on, let me turn it on. So as you can see, right there, turns on, works fine. Look, camera reception. Camera reception. Anyway, what aperture is the lens? It's a f2.8, but it is variable, so yeah, yeah, f2.8 to whatever above. So yeah, as I said, it's easy enough to hold, but it is almost 1.7 kilograms, so it's a little bit heavy. So you know, I want it to be attached to my hand, so I can't just like drop it. So for that, we have this isn't necessary for the TwitchCon setup, however it is a thing I got, so whatever, I'm still gonna show it. So we have this hand strap from Small Rig. Oh, basically my entire setup is Small Rig stuff. Not that it needs to be, but I do know that it's quality, and I also do know that for certain stuff it was relatively cheap for the right stuff. So hey. Yo, Spicy, how you doing? No, wait, what's the best European city in your opinion? Mine definitely. No, I'm kidding. It's no, actually, my city is pretty great. I'm not gonna lie. Objectively, it's quite good. Dinnerbone, I'm not gonna. For the purpose of this stream, I'm not gonna do certain things. Which is why I'm going to refund you those points. I'm sorry, I did this to another one, multilingual, earlier, because it's just... Dude, this stream is literally purely about my camera, so I don't know. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Oh, no, actually, we aren't, Josh. We aren't. That's no more. Yeah. Anyway, now we have a hand strap. I know it's funny, but eh. So now we have a hand strap, which makes this entire thing a lot easier to use. The only thing I don't like about it is, okay, so this is the way my hand fits well within this. You know, if I do it like this, it'll barely hold it. So I need it like this. Yeah. Thing is, with that, my finger on the trigger is like this, instead of being like this. So that's a thing I don't really like about it, but it's alright, especially for video, although that button's even further back. It works quite well. It holds it nice, it feels comfortable, so, you know, it's good. Then I have bought a really cool thing for photos, which is... Put it back down. Which is a circular polarizer. For the people that know photography, they'll know this thing is awesome. I bought it for 25 euros, new, like sealed in the package. Good shit. I have a video of it, an example video, where I literally filmed a glass panel inside of our home, and you could see reflections on it, and I turned the polarizer, and you just straight up see the reflections completely disappear. And that was kind of cool. So message me and we can sort something out for TwitchCon next year. Okay. Hold on. Caroline's coming over here. That's cool. But yeah, Josh, don't worry about it. Yeah, it's alright. Anyway, then next thing on the agenda is another piece of gear, which is kind of really cool. And you'll love it. And I know you'll love it because it looks really cool. And when I get it out of its protective bag, it looks like this. You might already know what it is. This might say a little bit more. But anyways, we're gonna now put on this adapter ring. Get it on. I'm back online, unfortunately. Also, I got this thing to actually be able to clean some of the dust away. Then, we grab this thing. Let's put it on. Ruben, check phone. Hold on, let me check my phone. Wait, what? Wait, Sarah, just come over here and tell me what you mean, because I don't fully get it. Anyways, for the little bit of camera nerds, you might recognize what this is. You might know it as a matte box. Which, do I need it? No, not really. But is it cool? Hell yeah. So this. Oh, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna extend those two. Yes, indeed, them things. Anyways, we now have a setup that looks... Oh, there's a little bit of dust on here. That looks even significantly cooler. Now I'm walking around with this thing. Now we are talking exactly. Now the fun begins. So welcome to an actual good professional looking video setup. Now if I use just this lens, it looks good. I could use the sun hood on it. It looks good. But this thing, it's also really nice because it actually blocks out a lot of light if you needed to. So it's not only aesthetically, it actually is really useful because all of these panels block light from a certain direction. And it's really nice. I got it secondhand as well because that's cheap, Okay, now we're gonna grab the next few bits of gear to expand this even further, for the point where it is an even better video rig. Let me see. So we're gonna grab this. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna grab this. What else are we gonna grab? This. Pair of that. Okay, what else do I need? This. I need a lot of things now. Suddenly, all of a sudden. I think that's fine. Yep. Okay. Hydrate. Oh, hello. Hello, I believe. How are you doing, my dude? I need some ND filters. I want to do some nature stuff. Okay, fair. I don't have ND filters. I could buy one with that the same guy that sold me this had. Bigger sip. You fucking hole. Hi, welcome to the stream. I believe I'm gonna fucking murder you. Ik weet waar je huis woont. Anyways. Welcome to the stream, how you doing, man? Okay, so, we're gonna do these next few in all at once. So, we have... Come on, attach, good. I have ND filters for my GoPro and they work like a charm. I know, but I never really need them too much with this. Because, yeah, the lens is good enough that I have never really needed it. So we now have a top handle, which makes this even better, just does. Now, you know, sometimes when you're filming, it's small display, you don't really like it. So what I used to do is I used to attach my phone to this, and then use a cable to use my phone as an external monitor. I used that last year at TwitchCon. I was going to use it this year, but then for something else, for another shoot I did back in January, I rented, from BudgetCam, I rented a camera monitor. And I'm going to be honest, I really liked it. It was really nice. They are honestly more for filming cinematics. If I use the ND filter, I can lower the shutter speed, which gives me more motion blur on my bike. Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, Kuso, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I hope you're doing good. But yeah, so anyway, I really like that external monitor. The thing is, even secondhand, the most known Atomos Ninjas, they were really expensive. Secondhand, they were still 200 euros. So I was like, hell fucking no, that's way too much. So as we are currently attaching a little small rig arm, we have this amazing thing, which is a Field World external monitor. It was secondhand, and not only was it the monitor with this arm that comes with it, it also came with a battery, which is chargeable over USB-C instead of some kind of external battery charger. So it's USB-C chargeable. I can also use it as a power bank if I wanna. Just can. Battery indicator. How are you doing? I am doing great. I'm doing real good. Where is my screwdriver? Okay. So to attach this, I can't have this mount on this. I mean, I can, but I don't want to. So first of all, I'm gonna detach this arm, which actually is really nice as well because it has, besides the cold shoe mount, it also has a 1/4" thread in here, so I can use the pretty default mounting screw. I can have another cold shoe mount here, which also has 1/4" screw thread, so I can use that as well. Meaning I can use multiple ways to actually attach shit to this, which is really nice. So this bracket, we're going to change it from the side to the bottom. Last stream. Okay, I believe it's the last stream of the... Dude, shut up. So okay, that's the thing. As I said earlier, which you don't know because you weren't here yet, but whatever. As I said earlier, the other camera, I never could stream from that camera. So last year we fixed that by having one of the people from the group I was going with. He had a Insta360, and we brought that, and I put that, like, I had the entire camera arm, and I had the harness, and I had that arm, and I put it like on there, and I streamed from that a little bit, and then later I streamed from my phone. This year, this camera can stream from the camera itself, meaning I can stream from that. Now, we have this. We are gonna put this monitor on here. We're gonna put the battery on the back. By the way, actually, it doesn't even need that. Wait, I forgot to fully show the monitor, because this monitor has a few nice things. So, it has HDMI in and out. There. Then it has a DC 12 volts in, a DC 8.4 volts out. It also has a monitor for audio, and it has a USB Type-C in. What that means is I can, if I use a power bank to power my camera, for example, to charge it while using it, I can use the same power bank to power the monitor, meaning I don't even have to have this battery on it if I don't want to. I can. I can also just use the monitor alone with a cable, which is kind of nice. We're gonna film a documentary with that. I might. Anyway, now we're gonna reattach the monitor. We're gonna put the battery on the back. Then we are gonna grab a HDMI cable. We're gonna put it in the HDMI in. Over here, route it over there, and then we're gonna plug it into the camera. Oh wait, last time I did this a different way. Hold on, I'm gonna unplug it real quick. Okay, this might look a little bit vague, but it's to make sure the cable doesn't just fly around everywhere. It's kind of annoying. So HDMI in, and then the output from the camera. Now, okay, now we have this thing. This is kind of really nice. I can turn on the monitor. I can turn on the camera. And we can I like that. This is amazing. I can just go like, look, carabiner collection. Oh wait, look, carabiner collection. Look, sling. Heavy. I should grab a scale and just like keep weighing how much it weighs, because this is getting, it's getting heavy. Wait, should I grab the scale? Should I do that real quick? I mean, that's funny. You know what? I will. I'll grab the scale. So I'm gonna weigh this, and then I'm gonna weigh the entire setup that I'm gonna wear fully on the end as well. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'll be right back. I got two different types of scales. I got the kitchen scale. Got the small kitchen scale, and I got the bathroom scale as well, because eventually the kitchen scale ain't gonna be able to weigh it all. Now let's see. Put this on. Okay. I'll give you this one, yeah? Josh, if you guess within 100 grams of what it is, I'll give you a sub. You may guess once. Goodbye, Kuso. Also, if there's anybody else that wants to guess, you guess within 100 grams, I will give you a sub. I'll take a picture of it right now. I have the picture right here. So basically, you have to guess within 100 grams. As in like within 100 grams of what it is. Therefore, it's like the camera's body is 560 something grams. The lens is over a kilogram. So this entire setup, I will tell you, is a few kilograms. Just how much exactly, and the guess has to be within 100 grams of what it actually is. That's what I mean. Okay, ready? Go. 5.6 kilograms, 3.6 kilograms. Okay, 6.2 kilograms. Jesus. I'm gonna wait here for Josh. I'm gonna guess he's the I was gonna say I think he's gonna have the most accurate guess. Boy, am I wrong. No, none of you guys got it. It's 2.76 kilograms. Dude, you guys way overestimated this. Jesus. Chill. I'm closest. Yeah, you're closest, but you're not within 100 grams. Anyway, we have this. Now, we can do a few things. We can either... by the way, we can do a few different things for audio. We can either attach a microphone... Hold on, let me... There we go. Thought it'd be high with that gear. Dude. I mean, yeah, but like... You know that most camera gear is usually some form of aluminium, therefore it's not that heavy. I mean, it's heavy, but it's just not that heavy for, you know, certain things. Anyway, we can attach the microphone on an arm somewhere here, somewhere here. We can attach it down here somewhere, because we've got mounting holes right there. I could attach it right here, which wouldn't be that useful because it'd be in the monitor. I could use it, do it here or on this side. I could mount it right here. But honestly, fuck this. If you have a setup like this, why attach a microphone like this? I mean, you can for situations where you're just filming like surroundings and shit. That's fine. That's good. That's what you should do. What you should want. How is Nova more than that camera? What the hell? How about, because that's a living being, it's a dog. However, I have this nice little black bag. And this nice black bag has this cable. And it has these. Oh wait. It has another one. And that means that it also has this unit. So we're gonna put this one, we're gonna grab it, and we're gonna put it like right here, right on there. I'm gonna flip the cable around, make it go around the back, because it tidies it up a little bit, and we're gonna put it right here. Now this wireless mic, because these two here, or well, this is the receiver. These are the transmitters. I can put the dead cat on like this, or I can just use them like this. Oh wait, they're even more fun. Let me turn them on, but or wait, actually, I'm not going to turn it on because it turns on automatically when the camera turns on. That's fucking cool. I mean, let's be real. It's really fucking cool. Okay, anyway. I did mine with... Okay, I thought it'd be high with... I did mine with 500mm and I got 7.7 kilograms. Shit, dude. Yeah, okay, but you have a full gigantic fucking metal lens, 500mm. This is a 24 to 70. Okay, anyway, so we're gonna turn these on. And as you might be able to see the bar, this is a working microphone. Very good shit. Very fun. I could also use it with this for wind. But this isn't... You can use this... Wait, hold on. I'm gonna put it back up. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I can use this as a standalone mic. It'll work. I can attach it like right here. Like... Just like this. And I have a microphone, and it'll work. It'll be completely fine. I could also, because it's a little bit better for your clothes, I can do this. It'll work. It'll be completely fine. Oh, even better, I could also attach it like here. It'll pick up. It's not gonna be the best, but it'll work just fine. However, this is a standalone mic. This thing does have a nice thing, which is a port, meaning to this wireless transmitter, I can attach another type of microphone. For example, this one. However, I can make it even more fun. Let's grab this drawer. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab a microphone. Now this microphone, oh yeah, this is Rode. I can attach to this. Therefore, I now have a wireless transmitter connected to my camera with a wireless receiver. And I have this microphone. If I want to, I can use this. This will work. That's kinda cool. Anything with a 3.5mm jack plug I can attach to, and it'll work like this. You're currently not hearing this, obviously, but it'll work. Trust me, I've tried it. I can also, instead of attaching the receiver to my camera, I can plug my headphones into it so I can actually listen to it live. Again, it'll work. It's cool. I'm kidding. But like, yeah, this is kind of sick. These are the Rode Wireless Go 3s, which are newest of the series. I could go for the 2s, but it wasn't that much cheaper. And I was like, fuck it, this shit's even cooler. They have a wireless range line of sight though of about 260 meters, which is a thing I'm never gonna have to try probably, but they do, meaning that even if there isn't a line of sight, they are really good at having a stable connection over long distances, relatively long distances, if you're, for example, indoors or wherever where there's a bunch of noise. But yeah, I'm gonna put the mic away again because I'm not gonna use it. I mean, we could at TwitchCon. I could be the cameraman and then somebody else, Icy for example, just go and interview people and stuff. It's nice. Anyway, turned off the camera. I'm gonna put these two back in the bag for now because to build up the setup, I don't really need them. Okay. I can also have this power bank holder, which I can put on the back. I can put a power bank in here, which can power both the monitor and the camera. So therefore, that creates the entire set. Oh wait, actually, do I have the power bank here? I think I have it downstairs, which kind of sucks. Do I have one here? I do. Shit. I should have one, but I don't. Nope, I don't. Anyway, yeah. Okay, well, imagine that phone is the power bank. Just imagine it a little bit thicker. So, this is now the camera setup I'm walking with. Well, I'm gonna put my chair to the side. I would definitely give TwitchCon a go, just need time to do it. Fair enough. But yeah, this is now the camera setup I'm walking with. So you see me walking with this setup. I'm gonna angle the camera a little bit higher. So just straight up. Yo. Are you gonna touch the stabilizer and arm? Oh, we have only just begun. You're gonna love this. If you're waiting for that, you're gonna love this stream. It's gonna be a lot more good shit. This is from the drawer. I'll tell you right now. On my bed here, I have two bags of gear, a styrofoam case of gear, and the vest that isn't in any kind of bag or protective thing. It's just out. And I have more shit in the drawer. So it's gonna be fun. But yeah, this is the setup I'm walking with. Can also easily walk like this. You know, kind of nice. Kind of really cool. Is there more stuff I can attach to it? This actually there is. I'm not gonna attach it, but I'll show you. I could also have a larger lens, by the way. I have a 70 to 250 millimeter lens as well, which I could use, but I'm not gonna right now because I don't need it. The other stuff I can attach is, well, obviously a tiny tripod. I can do this either by using this entire top part, taking out the quick connect plate and connecting it straight onto the bottom, because this is also a quick connect. Welcome to everything being the same brand. I mean, it would work cross brand because it's a standard quick connect, but whatever. This has a ball joint, so it can go any direction, but I can also detach this and use a 3/8 inch thread to attach it to, well, any kind of big hole. Not that I need it on the top of the setup. That's my phone. Ignore that. Anyway, or that's the old phone. It doesn't really matter. That by the way, okay, hold on. That just fell. I'll explain a little bit about that. This is a cold shoe mount attached to this back part with just that sort of screwed into position to hold it, but it is in no way really attached, which is fine because gravity works with you when it's hanging. When I hold the entire setup upside down, which is a thing I'm never gonna do and I'm not supposed to do, yeah, of course it falls. Also, this is my old phone, like, it's fine, really doesn't matter. Now anyway, I can use this one, I can attach it to multiple places. I could also again put it back on here. It's nice, good shit. Then I have another thing, which is this here, and you might be like, what the fuck is that white cube or white rectangle? It's a light. It's quite bright. Camera does some funky shit then. But yeah, camera lights, focus back. Okay, I can also take the diffusion cover off and put the brightness significantly down. Yeah, it's way too much still. You can see the individual LEDs now. It's turned off now, but yeah, this has a lot of different modes. Oh, actually, it's brighter now. I'll put it on one real quick. Brightness. I can, let's see. HSL, I can put in RGB and just individually do everything. I can have it be like a police lamp. I can, will I be streaming too at TwitchCon? That's the fun thing. I'm probably gonna do a bunch of her streaming from my camera. Also, I'm gonna stream for me, but yeah. So yeah, this thing has a lot of features, a lot of good things. I can attach that somewhere, like, for example, I can attach it right here, in the middle above the, whoa. The name, the word, dude. Why is the word not coming up? The matte box, goddamn, thank you. Yep, I can attach it right here. I can do that with these mounting holes and a magic arm. Could put it here, could put it here, could put it wherever the fuck I'd like. By the way, this monitor I can also, for example, if you're shoulder mounting, I don't have a shoulder rig, sadly. That would be really cool as well. That would make this a lot nicer as well. But nah, I really don't need that, so I'm not gonna buy it. But I can put this monitor with one of those magic arms. I can put it on the side right here, so rig's on the shoulder. And instead of having the monitor up here or just this tiny one, I can have it right in front of me right here, or I can have it down a little bit, I can have it up below, I can have it wherever the fuck I like. So now imagine me walking with this motherfucker to the side of me. That's fun. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put a few things back now. Which is gonna be magic arm, tripod, lamp. What else am I gonna put back? The microphone. So I'm gonna use it now. That one I'll leave. Here. Okay. Put to the side. Okay. It's been a while. Yo, Gold, what's up? Welcome to the stream. The Destined Dragon, welcome to the stream as well. It's been a while, yes. At least you got a few too. Wait, nice, love the ideas though. At least you got a few too. Yeah, exactly. Like, if I can build the setup to adapt to what I need. I can have a light if I need to. I can have it held like this. I can have it held like this. Honestly, this is nice to actually film. This is nice to carry it. And this is the top handle is also really good to attach a bunch of things in whatever the fucking place you can imagine, wherever you want it. For example, I could have mounted the monitor right here without the top handle. I can attach a magic arm here, but this way it's just in the place where it needs to be, and it's an easy mount. I can grab it here, but it leans forward a lot, so if I hold it like this, it's a lot more stable. Like you can see on one finger, it'll stabilize fully. This is actually surprisingly very in the middle, by the way. Holy shit, this is really, really good balance. I didn't expect that. Anyway, for now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna detach the monitor, because I'm gonna need that a lot later, not yet. So I'm gonna take off the HDMI cable. Finally got affiliated like 2 days ago. Ooh, nice! Holy shit, that's amazing, dude. That's honestly, that's really fucking cool. Let's go. How long have you been streaming for? Okay. Put this one to the side. We're gonna put this arm to the side. I'm gonna leave on the matte box, but I'm gonna quickly like flip it in because it makes it easier. While ignoring all the inconsistency, now that my school's ended, I've been streaming properly for 2 weeks. Hey, yo, that's great. That's actually really cool, dude. Congratulations on that. Really, yeah, that's amazing. I remember back when I got affiliates. Dude, for the people that don't stream, it's like hard to explain, but affiliate, I don't know, it's really nice. It feels real good. It's like, yeah, I made shit. I like, it's, you know, it's not that difficult to get, but at the same time, not everyone gets it. So once you do actually get that, you get something, you know. It's really cool. It's a lot cooler than it might actually look. Okay, we're gonna detach this handle all to the side because I don't need it. I was happy I got affiliate. Yeah, it's awesome. So now we're back to the bones, as in we have the matte box, we have the camera, we have the lens, obviously we have the cage, and we have the wireless receiver. I was able to get into a team too. Ooh, nice. Partner's the next challenge too. I mean, partner, yeah, I know I'm never gonna get it. I don't think I'm ever gonna get it. I'm also not planning on getting it. There's different reasons for that, but I'm never gonna get into that on stream. Because that would be dumb. And it's difficult to explain why that would be dumb, but just trust me, it would be dumb for me to get into that on stream. Okay, now, next thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna grab a little bracket I have over here, which is this one, and I'm gonna put my entire camera upside down, and I'm gonna put this on the middle, and I'm gonna screw it in. We're gonna deny that chat message because it is spam. I'm gonna put this on here real quick, center it, and with centering I mean I have this little mark, this little white mark, and then I have the middle of the bracket right there between the 1 and 2 centimeters. I'm gonna match those up and then screw it in. This is a quick connect plate for the gimbal. It has a lens support out here as well. It's not really necessary because I don't have that heavy of a lens, but it's there anyway, so like, okay, why not? It's also just like, it'll hold it a bit more stable, so whatever. Could you explain in DMs? Possibly, but it honestly, I'll tell you this much, it doesn't really matter, because besides the part where it will be dumb, I'm probably never gonna reach anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Like, even back when I streamed actively, I was nowhere near getting it. Okay, fun thing. I technically have unlocked the partner requirements. If I go into my settings now, I can actually fill out the application. I actually did once even. That was mostly for fun. But I did, and I can. I've unlocked the requirements, and that's all due to one fucking raid. So therefore, I haven't legitimately reached it. Like, I have legitimately reached it, it's just, it was from a raid. Therefore, you know? But yeah, I'm not gonna get it. I don't stream enough for that, even, so whatever. But yeah, let's see, I am part of the Twitch Creator Club's team. Okay. Who was the person that raided? That was Tapel. That was Tapel. He raided with like 5,000 people. Yeah. That was insane. Yeah. You if I'm not mistaken, the clip is somewhere on my channel. Is it? No, it's not. Or well, it's not in a uploaded video. I think it is in a clip. Let's see, clips. Clips, filters. No, views. Can I sort on views high to low? I think I might have found it. I think it was this. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I got the clip here. That was 2021. Was it? Yep, that was 2021. I got raided by Tapel. That's fun. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Now, what else do I need to prepare? Do I have anything I need to prepare? No, I don't think I do. Therefore, we're gonna go and grab the first case of gear, which is going to be this thing. It's the gimbal. And this gimbal I also got secondhand. This is a DJI Ronin S. And I'm gonna have to put the camera aside real quick. See that in the camera, the shake. Like, anyway, so I have the case. I love this lock, by the way. It's like you pop it out and you twist it, and then it unlocks. So we have this case. What we're gonna need from this, for now, we're gonna use this thing. We are gonna have battery grip, the gimbal itself. I also have, you know what? I'll do it. I'll grab it. I need this for later. Yep. Okay. No, that case is pretty much entirely empty. Okay, so we start off with battery grip and the gimbal. You slide the one into the other. If I can get it. What the hell? I got stuck. Anyway, you slide it into each other, and then you flip this handle on the side forward as much as you can push, and it'll be attached. We're gonna quickly mount tripod as well, so I can stand up. Okay, this is the nice thing. I can now put it back up here. Then you're gonna have to make sure that this thing is as is in its final configuration, pretty much, because the balance and the weight distribution is kind of really important. Therefore, I'm gonna open this thing back up again. I'm gonna flip these out. If you're gonna have any filters, attach them now. La 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 la. Doesn't really matter. Anyway, we're gonna put this here, down here. I think this is fine. This is right. Yep. Okay. This is back to how it's gonna be. In the end, let me see if I can see anything on video. Nope, I can't, which is good. I meant, can I see anything on video? Like, can I see any of the panels sticking out into the frame, which you really don't want? Okay, now I'm actually gonna stand. Oh. Not scrape this entire thing along my ceiling, because that wouldn't be very smart. Okay, we're gonna flip this the right way around. Then we are gonna put it here, slide it on, clicks together, and okay, this is gonna be a little bit high. I have to put away my microphone a little bit. Okay, balance it roughly. That's not balanced at all. Ooh. Let's see, where's it? There. This is gonna be fun. Okay, so it hangs a little bit forward right now. We're gonna first hold it like this. Okay, it falls down. So I'm gonna unlock this one right here. I'm gonna slide it back. Now it falls backward. Gonna do it until it doesn't really fall either forward or backwards. Tiny adjustments. Okay, that's fine. Then I'm gonna see if it goes like, okay, it falls forward, but whatever, that's fine. Left or right. Falls to the left a little bit, so I'm gonna push this one out to the right a little bit more. Seems like it's fine-ish. Okay, now it still falls forward a lot. I'm gonna try to see if I can fix. Since it's a lot higher now, I can put this one further back. It falls backwards. Okay. This is fine. It'll spin freely. Good. But it also, if I hang it, it'll just... Nah. Falls a little bit, but... Wait, is it too high now? Oh, it is. Like, this is millimeters of balance. Actually, fractions of millimeters. Fuck. Now it stays. If I put it like this, it'll stay. It won't move anymore. Good. Then, next thing. So it's balanced left-right-ish. Like it'll center, which is fine. I don't really need it to do anything else. So therefore, that's good. Then we're gonna have the most fun, which is this one right here. Like the main bottom, we're gonna tilt it so it's going at an angle and see if where it falls. If it falls like this, it's too front heavy. Still too front heavy. Still too front heavy. That's too back heavy. Back heavy. Front. God damn it. Okay, I think that's fine. Therefore, if I turn on this camera, I turn on the gimbal, here we go. Okay. Now, we have this insane camera setup, all on a gimbal. This looks really fucking sick. Also, I'm gonna quickly set in my camera. Set it to only use the monitor instead of switching between viewfinder and monitor, because that's kind of a little bit annoying. Fuck. Accidentally set it to viewfinder only. Okay, now, as one can see, this is quite sick. We have, as you guys asked for, the gimbal with the camera on top of it. Let me actually see how much this weighs. I'm probably gonna have to use the kitchen scale, or not the kitchen scale, the bathroom scale now, because this is too heavy for the kitchen scale. Okay, putting it on. This entire thing is now 4.45 kilograms, which, you know, that's quite heavy. That is quite heavy to be walking around with. That means that all the time while carrying this, it's at least that. However, to make it a bit easier, you can have... No, actually, I'm not going to attach it. But I'll show you what it is and what it does. That is this bracket right here, and this one right here. And I can attach it, let's see, this down a little bit. I can attach this one here, on the side, and the tripod it's currently standing on I can attach here. So that will mean that instead of having to carry it like this, I can carry it like this, which is a lot nicer. I can also hold it like this and it'll be in this angle. So it gives me a bit more flexibility and it's a bit easier to hold. So, you know, that's nice. Let's see. I'll put this back in the case. Just a quick reminder, the actual cool shit is coming right about now. So if you weren't actively watching, this is the time to start doing that. Putting it back in the case. Now, we have the gimbal. gonna put that aside for a second. Sorry if you heard that on the mic. Okay, I'm gonna put that on the side and walk back to where the rest of the gear is. So we have the vest. This, for people that have seen this, seen me wear this, I wear this on my body. For this, I can either here or here attach a, what is it? I can attach the arm, which I'll grab in a bit. Not for now. This one's still going to sit right here, because I'm not going to wear it yet. Next thing we're going to set up is the Flycam Red King, which is a manual stabilizer. So we have the gimbal, which is a motorized stabilizer. And now we have a manual stabilizer, which I'll show you right here. It consists of just like a giant fucking rod. Here. That on the bottom can have counterweights, which are right here. And you can attach, you can either hold this entire thing, which is really heavy if your camera setup weighs like 4.5 kilograms, plus this and its counterweights. That's really heavy, so instead of doing that, I have the vest with an arm that carries the load for me. Still attached to my body, so I'm still physically carrying it, just not with my arms and my hands, but I'm carrying it with my entire upper body. I'm gonna put this case away. And let's see. Put this to the side for now. I'm gonna screw this one on here. Which is now attached. So these are all iron plates. These are the counterweights that balance the entire thing. This joint right here, this joint right here, it'll move like this, it'll move like this, and it also moves around. So you have full freedom of movement. I can move my hand, thing stays perfectly spinning, which is really nice. Now, this thing, I'm gonna attach the gimbal to this in a bit. However, it's really heavy, and I don't like that. Therefore, I want something to be able to hold it for me, instead of me having to carry it, or me having to do something. It all sucks. So I have an old microphone stand right here, which I'm gonna open. Then, what I also have is this bracket I made myself. So I'll show this up here. Basically, this handle it has its own insert, but I 3D printed one because the one that came with it broke really quickly. So 3D printed insert, put it in here, fits around the pin that's on the arm. But to be able to hold this entire thing, I got this iron bracket, then 3D print, then used a bolt and 3D printed, or well, attached the bolt like this. It would fit, but it would be loose. So I 3D printed another thing, which is another insert, goes around this, attaches to this the nut right here, which fits into, you can see it there. It'll go on here. I can put another knot at the end and it'll hold it in place. Now you have a pin that fits into here, pretty much no play, which is really nice. Since the center is still, or the core is still bolt, it's really strong. It just uses an insert to actually fit better. Same goes for this, by the way. The handle is I think aluminium tube, but with this which gives it its strength, but this insert just makes it easier for things to fit. Now, I can sadly not just attach this onto here, because this hole is, well, the hole's just too small. I could drill it out, but this is quite strong. So I'm gonna have to do that at some point. I just haven't yet, so for now we're gonna this, hydrate, thank you. By the way, are you enjoying the stabilizing setup, the stabilizing journey for now? Enjoying it? Yeah, for now we're gonna use this little set with a lot of adapters and other stuff. I'm gonna attach a 3/8 to 1/4 inch. I'm gonna put it on, you can't see that right here. Okay. And I have the, and I know it's not meant for it, but all of these tiny connectors have way too short of a thread. So this is a hot shoe thread adapter. I'm gonna use it in a weird inverted way, but it'll work. That weird inverted way is attaching one of these tightening screws onto it, then putting it, was I gonna use the ring? I think I was. I don't remember. I need it. No, I don't remember. So, I'm gonna put this one on here and just screw this thing inverted, screw it in as far as it goes. So, the reason why I'm not using the smaller ones is because like 1 or 2 threads will be the only ones to engage. And this way I can guarantee that, well, a lot more thread and a lot more is engaging all at the same time, which is really important because this is gonna carry like, well, the gimbal alone was already 4.5 kilograms. Then you're gonna have a long rod with its counterweight, which isn't gonna be as heavy because the arm on the counterweights is a lot longer. But I can guess that the total weight of the entire thing that I'm about to build, the monstrosity, is gonna be about 7-8 kilograms. I haven't actually weighed it, so that's just a guess, but we'll see. Anyway, now this is attached. It makes sure that it goes out a little bit. This is tight, and it is, which is really important. Yeah, this right here is facing the same direction as one of the legs, because if it's in between them, it'll be able to tip over like this. So it's really important that it's facing one of the same directions. Then also for ease of use, I'm gonna raise this entire thing. I can raise it a lot. I can raise it up to like here, which it's like this much above where you can see with the camera. But I'm gonna put it down here because this is more than enough. Also, I'm actually gonna push it through down to the ground. Now we're gonna put that behind us real quick because I don't need it yet. And then we're gonna do the next thing. So, fun stuff. I'm gonna buy a new stream. I look forward to your TwitchCon stream. I'm gonna buy a new stream cam. Ooh, nice. So yeah, I think I did say it earlier. Just in case I didn't, as I said earlier, that the old camera I couldn't stream from. The new camera can connect to a Wi-Fi network and stream from the camera itself. Which, by the way, is a thing I'm gonna test in this same stream. So later on in this stream, I'm gonna eventually end it, and you guys will have to just hold on for a second because I'm gonna stream again from the big camera. So I haven't tested it yet. I have connected it with the stream key and everything. I just have not yet tested if it, like, what it's gonna be, if it actually works and what it exactly streams. Because what it won't have is over there that very nice chat box, my dogs. It won't have the goals. It won't have this. It won't have that. It won't have a lot of those things. But it'll just stream whatever the fuck the camera sees. So I think that's fine. Also, another thing of why I don't use my phone as an external monitor is because I couldn't stream while using my phone connected. So yeah, sadly, I had to buy the monitor. It really sucks. Hate it. Okay, now what we can do. By the way, I'm gonna extend this one because I need as much leverage as I can have. Okay, so this is now fully extended. I could put it on here. Good shit. By the way, this, if you look at this, it looks kind of cursed, because look at the mic stand when there's no weight on it. And look at what happens. Oh, wait, that got caught on my... Doesn't really like it. And this is why, well, it's a mic stand. It's not made for this load. It really isn't. But, it's gonna be fine. Actually, I'm gonna put it lower, because the weights don't nearly reach the ground. Okay, now with this, it's gonna bend a lot less. But yeah, it still doesn't really like it, but for balancing purposes, it's gonna be fine. Like, for balancing, it's just like, as long as it's on and the camera is going to be on top eventually, it'll be fine. Also, I can attach the camera directly to this plate, which I'll show you guys now. I'll make sure to not roll my hair over my headphone cord. So, this plate, kind of nice. It has its own quick connect plates, and I can use these two screws to attach a camera or something else to it, or for example the gimbal. I have done that before. I've attached my gimbal to the end of that this one here, and that worked fine with this gimbal and my old camera. And then I got my new camera, and it's too heavy. But yeah. I see that there's an ad going on, so I'll wait real quick. I'll just wait a second, because I'm gonna have to redo that story anyway, so yeah, whatever. In the meantime, hold on, there. Okay. So I'm gonna refill my water bottle. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I noticed there were ads. In case people didn't hear me because of that, I'm back now. So, on this we have this nice quick connect plate. You can attach things to the screws, for example the gimbal, oh yeah, and this plate has adjustments for left, right, front and back, so you can attach where the weight exactly is. So it'll just like stay straight, it won't just drift off to a direction, which is really nice. Thing is, this adds a little bit of weight, and not only does it add a little bit of weight, if this thing is a little bit too high, it'll collide, meaning it won't go very far, and it's annoying. So that was always a little bit of an issue. The thing is, with my gimbal and my old camera, it wasn't really a problem, because I didn't have to have this that far up. It could be further down here. But now, then came my new camera, and the new camera is too heavy. I put all the counterweights on. I put the like the linkage all the way up, or as far as I could, and yeah, it was still giving me problems, because it was still too heavy. Like it angled down a little bit. It was almost at balance, like it was barely drifting down, but it was drifting down, so I couldn't really use it. So I decided, hey, this entire plate's attached with this screw and this screw into the rod. What if I just like replace that? Because this, although it's not that heavy and it's made of aluminium, it does have a little bit of weight, and it adds the thickness of this plate to the distance. So the weight of the camera is just a few centimeters further out than it needs to be. Because what it needs to is just be attached to the rod. That's it. It doesn't need to do anything more, anything less. So I was like, hey, what if I can just like replace that? So I went into SolidWorks and I designed a thing in like half an hour. And then the next day I went to school and I went to the workshop and I was like, hey guys, can I like make this? And they were like, yeah, sure you can. So I made a part. Which is kind of fun, and I'm gonna show you the drawing first. Can I do this without exposing my name? I can do this without exposing my name, however, I can't do it without exposing my school, but... Now it's... Oh wait, actually no, I'm gonna... something over it because that's way too dangerous. Give me a second. I want to show you guys the drawing, but I also don't. I really don't want to fucking expose everything. I'll just put a post-it note over it. That'll be fine. Looks like I'm gonna have to first like draw with a black marker on this motherfucker. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, now without exposing everything, this is the part I made with these designs, these sizes and everything. Good shit. Basically what it comes down to is in the end, it'll create this part. And this part has, I'll show you from here. It has two screw holes right there and right there. It has these little screw holes, which is the replacement of this one right here and the one on the other side. That's where it attaches to the rod itself, and with we saw that. It was fine. And with this right here, it gives you the view of like what it's in the middle. So you have this right here. This is the thing that goes into the rod, and this plate doing this backwards and at an angle, it's really difficult. This plate right here attaches to the bottom of the gimbal. So we get the final product, which is this. So it has a countersunk hole here, and in the middle of this, there, where you can put the screws that attach to the bottom of the gimbal. This here and this here, those are two threaded holes where you can attach those screws. This goes into the rod, and it all comes together in the following order. We are first going to attach this plate. That by loosening these two screws. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Got those two screws out, and this entire plate just comes off. What we are going to need is these two screws, so we're going to loosen this one Get to the back here. Boom, the screws are out. Tighten this in and put it away. Need it anymore. Now I have this same thing, just without the top plate. I can now not first put this one on, because I have to first attach it to the gimbal, because one of these screws goes into the middle of here, and I have to tighten it through there. So we put it in, sticks out like this. Gonna put in the other, sticks out like this. Actually, is that fully in? Does that feel like it's fully seated? No, it wasn't. Okay, now it is fully seated. Now they both stick out like this. Good stuff. Good stuff. By the way, this is made from a single block of aluminium. Yeah, but Josh, I designed and made this myself. I mean, I did make it with a lot of help from the workshop staff, because like, yeah, I'm not gonna use I don't know how many like 3-ton mill with a 50-kilogram like attachment to just hold the thing all on my own, and then use the lathe as well. It's just like, I mean, I have used those things before. It's just it's a scary machine, because if it 2.5 ton, no, I think it's like a 3-4 ton mill. It's a gigantic fucking mill. I can wait. I think I have a picture. I think I did take one. Individual 4-jaw, 20 kilograms. No, we have a 90. So onto the bed, you have a 90-degree 3-jaw chuck. That it looks like the ones that go into the lathe, but this one attaches onto a 90-degree angle onto the mill, and that thing is 50 kilograms. But for this one, I did use one of the normal, what's it called? Like the normal table clamp thingy. I don't know what it's called in English. Forgot the name. Doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, a lot lighter, but nah. Oh yeah, this is the mill. Yeah. This. Is it? I don't even know. All I know is that this thing is a monstrosity. This is gigantic, by the way. These wheels right here, like, look at how small they are compared to the entire machine. Those wheels are like this big. This thing is a monster. It's really fucking big. Oh, this all spins. This thing, it spins like it's nothing. It spins really fast with a lot of power. Basically, if you don't attach something right, it will, and it will fly across the entire workshop. Still 2.5 ton. No, I think this is more though. No, ain't no way that this is 2.5 ton only. Only 2.5? I've seen smaller machines that weigh more. This is all cast iron. Let me look it up real quick, if I can find it. Damn, I instantly found either it or a very similar machine. It might be 2.5. Wait, no. No, wait, huh? No. Okay, so this one thing says that's something of it, but I think that's only the x-axis, so that's lawless. The x-axis is like 1,600 kilograms, which is a lot of it. Wait, huh? No, this can't be right. Here, okay, yeah, no, it is 2.5 ton. You're correct. I stand corrected. I thought it was more. I thought I've seen smaller ones that are heavier, but yeah, no, you're correct. It's 2.5 ton. Yo, Jay, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I haven't seen you in ages. Damn, I really have. What? Whoa, I am a little bit shocked. When the fuck have you last been here, dude? You were last here 2023. Yep, I have not seen you in a fucking long time. I haven't seen you in 2 years, literally. Holy shit. No, actually, it was in January of 2023, so I haven't seen you in over 2 years. How are you doing? I'm doing good, by the way. Yeah, how are you? Holy shit. Welcome back, dude. But yeah, okay, 2.5 ton mill then, sure. But yeah, yeah, it's crazy. Like, hold on. Who is this? I have this feeling that Waffles, who do no. You followed 24 days ago, right? Just checking. Do I know you? Just checking. Are you? I think I know who you are. You motherfucker. I didn't know it was you. What the fuck? Wait, you are, dude. Yeah, you looked it up. Even better. I think I did tell you exactly what my Twitch name was. Wasn't? Didn't I? So how's the tank going? How's the tank build going? Correct me if I'm making any mistakes right here, but I don't think I am. I have this feeling that I don't think I'm making a mistake by saying any of this. Yep, I know, motherfucker. Okay, so for the rest of the viewers right now, god damn it, I didn't realize until right now. When you said we move it with a pallet truck, that did it for me. Also, the incredible speed at which you said the decal, that and then the we move it with the pallet truck instantly told me exactly who you were. For the rest of the viewers, Wiffles is one of the workshop staff. Very, very nice person, by the way. Very nice. But yeah. God damn it. Didn't realize until that moment. Okay. Anyways. Anyways, I'm gonna turn off the gimbal real quick. And I'm gonna put it, take it apart. Put this part down here, and I'm gonna just hold the battery grip and try to not drop that. Now we have the battery grip, which is its attachment point. Here you have a 3/8 inch and a 1/4 inch threading, which we are going to use one little adapter for to make them both 1/4 inch, because as you could see earlier, both of the attachment screws are they're both 1/4 inch, so you know, kind of have to Fuck, where did I put it? Where did I put my tool? Multi-tool. Fuck. Put it on my desk earlier to prepare for exactly this right moment. I'm gonna make sure that's tight because these screws are both attached to that. So we're gonna put the rod part on the smaller hole, and then the bigger hole is gonna be this other one. Let's see. By the way, for a second I didn't see the message Jay sent. Hey Jay, for your question of what I'm up to, mostly school, study shit. Very fun, but also, you know, takes up a lot of time, so I have not been able to stream enough. Also, on this part, in the workshop, you guys have one of the screwdrivers, which is a little bit wider and a little bit thicker, and just fits better in this. When making this at school, that screwdriver, that was a fucking lifesaver. Right here, I don't have it, and that kind of sucks. But yeah, whatever. I think I put it on. Yeah, that's correct. So now we have this, and this one, we're on that note gonna screw into this. So we're gonna just put it in and then attach these two screws that go into the threaded holes that are here on the side, as I've shown earlier. So that's one, and then this is two. So this part is almost perfectly manufactured. Oh, by the way, Woofles, I don't think you even know this, and I think only the other person that helped me. Still ain't done? Oh no, not nearly done. Also, Spicy, we figured out that one of the workshop staff that helped me produce this part is currently in the chat and has been here the whole time. Anyway, I've done a whole ass workout. Yeah, this setup at TwitchCon is going to be a whole ass workout as well, because I'll weigh it in a bit and you'll see how much it weighs, and I'm going to have to be carrying that the whole day because I can't really put it down easily. I could, but not really. Anyway, so we're going to tighten this. But yeah, so Woofles, I think only the other person you know who sits beside you that helped me knows this. Love to the guy who made the part. Well, actually multiple people helped. But yeah, so to make a part of this, when it was upside down and we were taking out material to leave the center part, like that goes into the rod before we turned it, to basically get it down to the right size. We may or may not have put it in the vice. That's what it was called, the vice grip, and we straightened out two sides, and we had enough clearance that we didn't have to move it, because as you know, if you move it, it sucks and it makes shit not straight. So we wanted to not move it, and we could do that, but for that we had to mill 0.5 millimeter above the vice. So that was fun. I don't know if you knew that already. If you did, then fair. If you didn't, then now you do. I got the okay to go ahead and mill 0.5 millimeter above it, which I felt really uncomfortable with that clearance. In my opinion, it was way too close, but I mean, it was fine, and I know that machine's more than enough. Yeah, you did? Okay, good. It's just for everyone else, 0.5 millimeter above the vice. It's like you don't want to hit that, because the mill itself might just start flying instead of the part, the mill. Like, oh, and it will I mean, it won't fly because it's spinning fast enough to actually start cutting, but it'll cut into the vice, and that's an expensive joke. It's a really expensive joke, but hey, I got the go ahead from the stuff, so it was fine. Okay, anyway, we're now gonna have the stand. And before that, I thought of one thing that I wanted to tell Woofles as well. Do you remember that you wanted to go into the Students Association, maybe in the basement, to grab a little bit of classwork still? What I heard is that Wednesday evening, when they finally, when they made it officially closed, they did actually go through all the effort that... wait, I have milled that vice flat more than one time. Ouch. Oh, okay. Yep, damn. Anyway, but yeah, the Student Association, as I said on that Thursday, I don't think they went through the effort to immediately throw everything away. Turns out they did, and I know Tagman, a friend of mine, as you know him, a tall guy. He checked in the container afterwards, the one outside still, because yeah, there was a lot of broken glass in there. So they did go through the effort to grab everything, go upstairs, and throw it the fuck away. Not everything was broken, so if the container's still there, you can still try. But yeah. Why are you building it now? Aren't you just gonna make it over at TwitchCon? So part of it, yeah. Part of it, no. So these two screws, I'm probably gonna detach, and I'm gonna take off the entire gimbal. I'm gonna take off the camera, but the camera is gonna be in its final form. The gimbal is gonna be in its final form. This bottom is gonna be. All of those things will be fine. Sad how it will look, but sad. Yeah, I know. It's really sad. I know you came there as well. Basically, for everyone else, the Students Association had to shut down because the school kind of just said, "Yeah, fuck you, out of our building." That's pretty much what happened. At least close enough. But yeah, and they threw everything away. Or they didn't. They put a bunch of things in storage. Bunch of misconduct of where things were going, and they didn't do it very nicely. But whatever. Long story, not going to go into it. But they also, for the things that couldn't go into storage because there wasn't enough space, they had this like flea market-ish, but it was like only for members, and it was everything's free. So I made sure to be there first person, first of the 2 days before the start. So I was there with a bunch of people, and I grabbed upstairs from the garbage. I grabbed a black crate. I have it here. I'm not gonna grab it. I grabbed a crate, and when we went inside, I just went put everything in the basket immediately. Great shit. Grabbed a lot of stuff. Grabbed glasses, like beer glasses. Grabbed shot glasses. Grabbed other glasswork and cups. I grabbed bolt cutters. I grabbed glow sticks. I grabbed whatever. I like so fucking much shit. I grabbed so much stuff. It's insane. I grabbed, for example, this mic stand and 2 more like construction headphones. It's just so much stuff. It's insane. So yeah, and the second day, and it wasn't clear apparently when they were gonna have that flea market. So I went there, but some other people, for example, Wolfels, couldn't go there, or didn't know it was that week. And then found out on Thursday, which is the day after they threw everything, all the last shit away. So there's a lot of broken glass and a lot of sad stuff. Yeah. Anyway, now we're gonna put this whole setup on here to be able to balance it. Oh my fucking god, it is not liking this not even a little bit. Okay, we're gonna put it here so you guys can see it a little bit better. And I'm gonna turn on the gimbal. Okay. As you can see, it moves down a lot right now. Why is it angled like this? It's really weird. Okay, so what I want is that it eventually just balances like this. Currently, it goes like down. Therefore, what we have to do is we're gonna have to loosen this, move it a little bit up. It goes down. Okay, so we're gonna... That's pretty much perfectly balanced. as all things should be. I'm also gonna put this. Put one of the weights out a little bit. Which I do by loosening a few screws here. Putting it out. I can't really show you this currently, but it'll make sure that it's a lot more straight. Basically, as you can see here. Oh my fucking god. Oh no. Oh shit. Well, this is what happens when you don't use the proper shit. Oh my fucking god. Oops. Well, I guess I don't have a balancing pin anymore. And I also don't have a 1/4 inch to what is it? A 1/4 inch to cold shoe adapter. Dude, what the fuck? Oh, that looks horrifying. God damn. Just tipped. Oh, okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. Just bend it back? Dude, no. This is done. This is dead. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna have to grab. This is where the fun stuff begins. Where do I have that downstairs? God damn it, I don't have it here. Fuck. Okay, for people that know what this is the heavy gear. No, dude, no. That if I just quote just bend it back will be like, do you want to make it fail even easier next time? Okay. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, this sucks. Okay, that's on. Oh, this was not my intention. Big. Oh, this is like dead. This thing survived. Can I even thread this off still? Barely can. Yeah, if I'm gonna do this again, I'm gonna have to just drill out that hole in the stand. Okay, this one's fine as well. I'm gonna have to drill this out. I really have to, because the 3/8 inch, that'll hold. It'll go up here. I'll put some, maybe this one or something else to screw it up. It'll be fine. This thing, as you can see, it's no longer black, which it was. This is partially bent back because if I didn't bend it back, I couldn't get it out of this. Just to say, so it's a lot straighter than it was. Dude, oh, I'm gonna turn off one of the lights because it's a bit too bright for this. Look at this. Focus. Low. This, I'm gonna take a picture. Basically, the part of the threads are gone, and it is just stretched. It just started stretching. It did not like that at all. It's considering this is aluminium, it's just too weak, I guess. It's just too weak. Okay. That's not the way it should look. Come on. Focus on my phone. Dude. It's already bent. No, but this is like, what the fuck? It straight up stripped the thread. I was not expecting it to do this. That's a testament to how fucking heavy that setup is, okay? That this just proves what I've been saying. This thing is heavy. This is like legit heavy. On the scale. Oh! Do you guys remember that I said it's like 7 to 8 kilograms? It's 7.6. I was on point with that one. Yeah. 7.6 kilograms, it absolutely destroyed the screw. Oops. Now imagine, just literally just imagine what this would have done if I used one of the tiny screws. That wouldn't hold. That will not hold. So, yeah, what I said, I think, oh, actually, I can use this one as a locking screw. What I think I'm gonna have to do is, you know what? Wait, hold on. Woofles, are you here still? You here? If so, no. Grab my, oh no, my calipers are downstairs. Shit. Yes, you are here. I think, I mean, I know we have it. I'm just coming with this on Monday, and if you're willing to help me find the right one, because I'm not sure if this one just as the only locking screw, if that'll be enough. It'll have to go on here, but with this in between, I have to drill this out real quick to the right size. Do you think we have time for that? Because I know the workshop's really busy right now. But you think, I mean, it's quick. However, this is a quite thick plate. It ain't easy. So basically here, there used to be an actual pin, an iron pin, and I drilled it out. So, here, wait. It used to be one of these. For the idea, these are... Yo, Claire! Well, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, Claire? I hope you had an absolutely amazing stream. Welcome. There used to be this pin that is inserted. I drilled this one out of here. And then bolt in there. But, yeah, that was really difficult. I think with, I'm gonna just be Dutch here. Colombor en... Ik weet even niet wat de maat moet zijn, maar dat kijken we wel. And I was thinking of making either a second or another locking screw, because I think I might need a bit more threading than just this one. However, as I'm just thinking right now, I could also use these same locking screws from my other mic stands to add on to it, because that'll be enough. You know what, that's fine. It just needs to draw this out. If there's time, that'll be fine. I'll bring this one just for fucks, because it's fun to see, if you like. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for the raid. I'm building my TwitchCon setup. Hi, Claire. Thank you so much. How was your stream? How you been? How is everything going? Wait, hold on. Okay, Gamar, thank you so much for the follow, and thank you so much for joining that raid as well. That's amazing. Yeah, welcome. I'm going very fast. Everything. But yeah. Played the quarantine zone. Oh, nice. For the last 2 hours, I've been building the setup, and showing my entire gear and all the setups and in between and everything. So that's fun. Been good, you know. But yeah, I hope you in general. How have you been doing? How have you been? You know, like outside of stream, outside of everything. How have you been? I haven't talked to you in a while either. Holy shit. Okay, you can't see this on camera, but basically this face is supposed to be a flat face, yeah? Because it started bending, this is aluminium, everything is aluminium because, well, it's cheap and lightweight and easy. Let's see, over here, instead of being a beveled corner, it's now a dent-in beveled corner. It actually bent like about 0.5 millimeter in from the side. It bent the whole thing flat to a depth of like 1/4 millimeter, I think. But I can see it. Wait, maybe you can see it in the reflection. Oh yeah, you definitely can. Oh, you can see that. Wait. You could see that for a second. Fuck. Stop focusing on my face. Look, you can see it, like, at the bottom of the thing. Dude, that's crazy. What the fuck? Okay, anyway, yeah. Yeah. For the record, for the people who didn't see it, I have this mic stand, and I was using it as a stand to support this thing for balancing purposes. And I used this, cold shoe to 1/4-inch thread adapter to be able to, you know, lock the whole thing to this with this plate. Yeah. Wait, what, you want to replace this? I don't need... I'm fine with this. I have these. I have 3. That's fine. Everything's fine. I know we can replace it, and some of these things I should probably make out of iron instead of aluminium, but this plate being on here, it's gonna be fine. That'll hold. That'll hold more than enough. With like 3 of these locking screws, it'll be fine. It'll have enough thread to hold it. If I'd replace anything, I'd have to have a heavy-duty tripod to actually just, you know, yeah. We should have gone... What? You should what? Going to TwitchCon? Yes, and that's what I'm building this up for. So I'm gonna be walking with this on the vest I'm about to put on, because you know what? I'm actually glad I didn't manage to balance it right before it broke the screw. But I think it's time to grab the arm and then grab the vest and put it on. So first, another one of these bags. I'm just gonna open it up here because I don't really need to take it. This is the arm. So it's with a spring here, and then another one of those here, so it's double spring, double joint as well here, and here at the bottom. So this part here attaches to my vest itself, and I'm going to make sure that that's tight. And I'm also going to, real quick, get rid of some of this, some of these tools, because I don't need them. Have a little bit of a cleaner mess. Where the fuck did I put the Allen wrench? I'm losing all this stuff. Where is it? Oh, where is it? Where the hell did the wrench go? Allen wrench, not that. My eyes, the light. That light? The outside? Dude, am I going crazy? I mean, I probably am, but oh. Outside is what you call it? Yeah, it's called the outside, and it's a very interesting whole new place that you might have never seen yet. Am I going crazy? Pardon? Am I? I might be. Fuck. Losing it. I'm fucking losing it. Where? You can't just disappear into nothingness. Where are you? Bro, I used it to tighten these screws. Where the hell is it? Setup looks really expensive. If you want to, we can go through a list at the end just to make an estimation of how much it is. If you think it's funny. Whatever. Just wanted to tighten 2 screws, like, god damn. Okay, now comes the time to put on this. So I'm currently wearing body armor. Can't really see what's going on in chat right now because I'm too far away. So, okay. Okay. So, body armor, check. Good shit. Oh, the creator server. Ignore that. We don't. That's dead. Never actually lived. In all fairness, I should probably get that out of my command. Oh my lord! Looks like a bodyguard now, Ruben. It looks like you're training for heavy duty. Yeah, buddy. Also, all of this is fucking aluminium. I think. Wait, hold on. Let me check with the magnet. Yep, definitely aluminium. I mean, some of the screws or bolts or parts. Actually, even these screws are. Or they might be stainless, but they're at least not non-magnetic. So yeah, but I think most of this is probably just aluminium. It's kind of nice. Okay, wait. So this is where here you can see where 2 pins go in. That's from the arm. I can just rest my arms on this. Kind of really chill, actually. Yeah. Also, this entire thing, it's kind of chill. The thing with this thing is, though, I'm not that big of a guy, you know. I'm not that big. Yo, Sparks, what's up? How you doing? Hey, Sparks. I have the SWAT vest in my closet actually. Like I bought it for Halloween. I actually do have a SWAT vest. What if I put the SWAT sticker it's a Velcro sticker? What if I put it on here?
Oh
Yeah. Yo, Sparks, what's up? Anyway, thank you so much for the follow. So like a requirement for them to approve big cameras? No. Actually, I'll tell you a little bit about that right now, actually. So last year, I came with pretty much this setup with my old camera. And, yeah, at on the first day, big line at security, you know, security check, they have the metal detectors, so they look, if you have anything on you, they will put you through the metal detectors, otherwise they'll check you and they'll let you pass. And I was in the line for the security, and I was in the line for the metal detector, and then someone higher in security, someone higher up in the security stuff, he looked at me and he said like, hey, come over here, my friend. So he pulled me out of the line, and he went like, yeah, let me just check, and he just like checked besides here, and he and looked at the camera for a second, and he was like, yeah, you're good to go. This thing right here, it might be expensive, but it's also an all-access pass, a fast pass. It's a, hey, excuse me, I'm going through this crowd now, I'm going up to the front where everybody wants to be, but I can because I have a big camera pass. It lets me do shit that you don't normally do, that are considered rude, that are considered weird, or like that you have to pay more for. And I mean, I paid for this. I paid good fucking money for this. Really good fucking money, by the way. This is expensive. We'll go through the entire list at the end. But like, it does let me do stuff. So, do they look at it in security? Yeah, sorta, but also not that much. I also have a clip. So last year, okay, well, I'm gonna attach the arm now. So on this arm, so on this pin at the end, here, now you can see the springs in action. On this pin at the end, that's where that's gonna go. Last year, I had a Insta360 camera attached on this middle part here. So it's out a little bit, and it's at an angle where, or Insta360, it's a 360 camera, so it can see everything. But it's at a part where it can see me, it can see the camera, it can see the hand. It's good. Okay, so I was walking with that. I have this clip still. I could show it, but I'm probably not going to show it right now because I'd have to open the program and find the clip and all this shit. Don't want to. But I have a clip where you can see me going through security with the people I was going with, and since I am wearing this, I can't really wear a backpack with my extra gear. So, for example, power bank, water bottle, other lenses, the rest of the gear. I can't have it in a backpack with this, so I have to have someone else wear the backpack. Fair enough. I'm walking with the gigantic camera setup. So we go through security. The guy at the metal detector was like, yeah, he didn't really know what to do with it. He'd never seen a setup like this, obviously. So he didn't really know what to do. He looked under it real quick. He looked at it. He was like, yeah, okay, sure, go ahead. So I went through the metal detector, obviously went off, but he had already checked. It was fine. And then you see my friend on the camera. You see this. You see him at the thing as well. So I said something to him because I waited. Normally after security you just walk in, but I waited there. And then I said something to my friend, and he was like, "Oh, you two are together." I said, "Yeah, the bag's just full of other of extra camera gear." Bro's a personal news operator. Oh no, news operators usually use shoulder rigs. Way better cameras, but shoulder rigs. So it's a smaller setup overall. But yeah, so I said something to him, and he was like, "Yeah, you guys together?" Yeah, I said, "Yeah, the bag's full of other camera gear." Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Something along those lines. And he didn't even open the bag. He might get in trouble for this. That's also why I'm not going to show the clip. No, I'm kidding. But if anyone from Twitch is watching, if you see me at TwitchCon, dude, the bag is literally full of camera gear. But theoretically, I could put other stuff in there if I wanted to. You wouldn't know. Ooh, this is some play I don't like. What? Hold on, let me check something. I'm gonna have to check this in a second. Basically, this is the second arm of this I have. Because in the first one, this joint here, it has two bearings, two certain types of bearings. One of those two broke. Actually, they both broke and they started digging into the aluminium surrounding it. So I sent it back because that was damaged in a way that's beyond repair. At least for that small part. So I got a new arm, this one. I'm gonna see in a second, I'm gonna open it up and see if it's fine. Because if it ain't, then I'm gonna have a real big problem with this company. Because that's then the second fucking arm that broke in the same spot. Because there's play I don't like to see. Anyway, whatever. But yeah, so the security story. We just passed, and they just let us both pass. They didn't even open the bag. They just let us go. Good shit. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Yeah. So for the final part, actually this is still not the final part, because with this I'll have the camera on it. I still won't have the monitor on it, so I still have to attach the monitor at some place, which is going to be around here where it attaches. And then there's one more thing, which is what you saw earlier. I had this last year as well. This connector, this remote connector. So basically, this one here is a Bluetooth joystick. Fucking hell, light. This is a Bluetooth joystick that you can use with your phone, so you can, for like gaming and stuff. But I repurposed it. I super glued all these buttons to just be there for, so it looks nice. Only these back two actually work, and the joystick itself works. Then it's hollowed out, and it's attached to a Arduino Nano in here, attached to this cable, this connector, old phone connector. And I can attach that to the gimbal because, surprise, surprise, when it's on the entire arm and it's out like in front of me, and I'm holding. Oh, wait, let's go to that. Once I'm holding it, wait. There you go. By the way. This is kind of sick. But yeah, once I'm holding this one here, and this one here slightly, surprise, surprise, I can no longer I don't have a third hand to suddenly reach this joystick and be able to move the camera. By the way, yeah, you can move the camera with that. So yeah, fun. I can't do that. So I have that external connector, so I can attach this one with a clamp here, here-ish. And instead of holding this, I can hold this one, which does the same thing because I'm holding this part. And I can externally control the joystick through there, and I can also stop and start the recording, which is really useful. So the only thing is that works with my old camera, so I'm gonna have to reprogram it real quick. I might do that now actually, like on stream today. But I'm gonna have to reprogram it so it starts and stops recording this camera. I don't have that yet, so I might do that today. But yeah, so I still need the HDMI cable to the monitor that's gonna be out here, and that joystick connected. But for now, I'm not gonna do that because I have to reprogram it first, so I'm not gonna attach it yet because that's just dumb. Anyway, that's the entire setup. So this was 7.6 kilograms. So I'm now going to weigh this arm and the vest and see how much the entire setup will weigh. Now, what I said earlier, since I'm not the biggest guy, I have this thing like set to smaller than its smallest setting. Therefore, it's really tight, which it should be, because you don't want too much play. But, yeah, it's also tighter than tight. So this here is another 4.8 kilograms. So that brings our total to... Oh, that's without the monitor. That's without the power bank I'm going to be holding. That is without the battery of the monitor as well. It's without a few things. That's going to add another, let's see, not too much, but it's going to be something. Another half kilogram. So basically the entire thing, 7 over 6, for now 5 kilograms, so that's it's gonna be like what, 13 kilograms? Oh, and that's again still without the power bank. Yeah, it's gonna be really heavy. Got lost in the screw? What do you mean? Also, I'm gonna be right back and I have to go to the toilet for a second, so I'll be back in a second. Ah. Okay, yeah, what do you mean you got lost in the screw? Yeah, that's pretty much a setup. Where did my music stop playing? Okay, so I'm gonna put this one here. Gonna put the arm back on my bed. Okay, good enough. Back over here. Okay. So I'll put it back where it should be, because it saves me. Okay. Then I'm gonna need cable for the Arduino Nano. That's somewhere. I think I have that in this box. There's stuff in this box. God damn it. Here, there we go. Okay. Put the monitor to the side. There we go. Somewhere over there. Somewhere fine. But okay. How am I gonna do this easiest? I think I'm gonna leave this behind me. Just no, I can't see it there. Wait. First, I'm gonna grab this. Grab the little connector. Put it in there. Oh wait, didn't even open this. I'm going crazy. I just found one of these Allen wrenches in this little case, but as far as I know, I didn't even open this case. So I'm really creeped out by how that managed to get in there, because I literally didn't even fucking open it. Yeah. Anyway, this is the connector I have. It is that phone connector with 2 power and 1 data, or 2 power, 1 data, and 1 extra connector, because the camera shared a ground with the gimbal. So I could use this 2.5mm jack in the old camera, in the external trigger port. Okay, so in the external trigger shares a ground, and basically you have to connect the things to either focus or to ground, or to focus. You have to connect the ground to the focus or the ground to the shutter pin to either take a picture or to focus it. So since it already shared a ground, I only needed 1 wire to actually connect the shutter button. However, this camera can digitally connect, so I can plug the USB in from here into the camera, and it can the gimbal, it has a record button. I can click it and it'll start recording. So I can connect that one and then use the digital, the S-Bus protocol. It goes over S-Bus protocol. I can use this same connector without this extra wire. Should be able to use it like that to like connect this and to trigger it from the Arduino. So I'm gonna test that. I'm gonna see if that works. However, I have to change the code for that to work. And I think, which way did it go? I don't remember. I'm gonna have to check that real quick because I don't want to plug it the wrong way. I could check with a multimeter, but I'm way too lazy for that. So that's gonna be a year ago. Where am I gonna find this? Here, I found me working on the thing. There. So that's with the entire thing open. Can I figure out, can I find where? Ooh, this was me preparing for TwitchCon. Charging everything all at once. Yeah, okay, I know which way it should go. So that is the correct way. Okay, I had it right, just wanted to make sure. Actually, I should know because it bends one way and it was that way. Yeah, I already should know. Okay. Plug this in. We'll power up. And we can, as you can see, move it with this. The top button centers it again, so I can do that with the trigger that's out here. So if I'm holding this like here, I can double press that and it'll center. And I built that feature into this as well, so if I press the top one, boom, it'll center, which is a really useful thing, because if you're like, oh shit, I moved it accidentally, where was it, where should it be? Oh wait, there it should be. Nice. Okay, so that works, that's good. Now I have to figure out, actually I have to that cable first. I have to maybe connect the camera to the gimbal, otherwise the gimbal can't connect to the camera to be able to trigger. That seems like it would be useful. This is also another annoying thing. So I'm gonna have to use a cable to charge the camera during TwitchCon because gonna drain too fast. So I'm gonna have to charge it. However, the USB-C port's up here, and the micro USB cable to connect to the gimbal is down here. The micro USB cable that comes with it is at a 90-degree angle facing upwards. That means it's kind of directly in the path of the USB-C connector. So if I have a USB-C cable right here somewhere, probably, hopefully, I can real quick test whether it actually is going to be a problem or not. I have a cable right here. Yep, got it. Because if I can't even charge it while using this, that's kind of defeats the purpose. Because I need to. Oh, this hurts. Oh, this hurts. Oh, I'm gonna show you guys. This sucks. This really sucks. Wait, I'm gonna first show you guys. Okay. It plugs in. It's just so this is where the USB-C cable is, and you can see the micro USB already plugged in. This is if you look at it straight on, so it's exactly in the way. I can plug it in, it'll just like look like this. Which probably is really bad. I personally don't like to see it, but like, it physically connects. It's just not very good. Let me check something. Come on. I'm gonna see if this works. Yo, Kevin, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. I have these right angle USB-C power cables. Not attached to anything yet, so I'm gonna see if this might just fit. Oh my god! Oh, that would. I'll say that this would be good enough. It still ain't pretty. It still ain't pretty, but I think it'll be fine. Here, I think it'll be just fine. Like, I'm just gonna have to find a way to. No, actually, I don't know if I could do this, because this means I can't use a good USB-C cable. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'd have. You know what I need? I need a micro USB connector that goes 90 degrees the other way, or extends. So either it's further out, or it is like angled like this, so it's just like, so either it's gonna be further out from the camera, or it's gonna be angled down like this, so that would fix the issue. Thing is, I'd have to find that within the week, and have it arrive within a week. And have it work immediately, because if it doesn't work, then I don't have time to replace it again. So that's gonna be a fun one, but I do think I really need that, because that's the only way I'm gonna be able to charge the camera without destroying any cables while using this setup fully. I don't like this. I really don't like this. Anyway, I'm gonna plug the cable in. Why the fuck did they have to place it like this, the connector? Why? Why not just like, turn it around so it will face down or anything like that? Why does it have to be like this? Remote shooting, yes. Wait! Can I even, wait. Whoa, this might be a really important thing. Can I... Hold on, can I even stream if it's, quote, remote shooting through the gimbal? Well, turns out the answer to that question is no. Fun. Yep, it says connected to remote shooting. Streaming cannot be activated. Well. That's disappointing as fuck. I mean, in all fairness, I'm going to be streaming off it, which means it's going to be on either way and I don't have to stop or start the recording at any moment. It's just going to be streaming. So, if I'm looking at it from that side, I'm still going to reprogram this thing now because I'm not going to use the other camera anymore, so it's going to be this one either way. But I'm never going to use this. I'm never going to use the recording button while streaming. So it's going to be fine-ish. As in, I can't trigger it, but while it's streaming. Or, yeah, no. Oh, it's going to be fine. Yeah, no, it's completely fine. I'm going to still need the right angle connector. Okay, basically, while at TwitchCon, I'm going to be streaming, not recording. Therefore, I can charge the camera because this cable doesn't need to be connected because I don't need to trigger it remotely from the gimbal. I just need the functionality that currently already exists, which is moving the gimbal and recentering it. That's all I need, which it already does. I'm just gonna change the code so it will be able to trigger instead of this one through the connection. So I am still gonna do that. How much charge does it hold? Well, it'll be fine for pictures. Just if I am recording or streaming, the battery's gonna drain really fast. How much charge it holds, I'm not sure, but I'll tell you this one. It dies too quick, way too quick. So I'm gonna be charging it actively while it's doing shit. Anyway, but if I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna need the 90-degree angle or the extender or whatever to be able to record. I'm still gonna change this. I just won't need it for TwitchCon. Thank God. It's gonna save me a bit of work. Because I don't need to do the remote shooting / triggering, therefore, while it's streaming, because I'm not gonna be doing that. Yay. Saves me work. Good shit. Sorry. What are those stream cams called that IRL streamers use? They attach to their backpack. Okay, so that can be, for example, one of these, because it can, the live view backpack can accept a HDMI input, or an, I think, SDI. I might be wrong on that name, but it'll like the coaxial connectors, whatever those are called. It'll accept either of those for a display input, and it's a backpack that runs the entire thing. So on this occasion, on TwitchCon, my camera is going to be doing all the streaming work. Those backpacks take over that task, so the camera just needs to output to HDMI, and it's going to be fine. That could work. Actually, there is another thing that I'm thinking of. While I was for the people that know the first LEGO League, I was at that in January. That's the shoot I was doing then. And I filmed there. And while filming, it eventually said, oh, the camera is quite hot. It still was going to film. It was going to be fine. It's just like, hey, by the way, here's a warning. It's getting quite hot, so like, watch out. There are coolers that are made to, like, you can flip this out and you can flip it into here and it'll cool. I have one of those Peltier modules, the one that with a voltage cools one side and heats up the other, like transfers the heat one way electrically. I have one of those. I have heat sinks and I have fans. I could build one of those things myself. Just don't think I'm going to be doing that within this week. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna reprogram this thing. Let's see if I can open those files and maybe show that without exposing anything. Alright, I hope so. Let's see here. Joystick control. What's the last one I touched? That's this joystick test. I show this screen, will it show the entire path? I think it should be fine. I hope you can see. Can we see some time for a catch up? I mean, you can just. What do you want to catch up? I'm curious. I'm like, hey, like of course. No, okay, that sounded weird. That sounded like I don't want to do that. You get what I mean? It's like, yeah. Okay, whatever. Yeah, you can. We can probably do that. Yeah. I think I can touch them both, right? No. Okay. So I'm gonna this one. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fine if I show this. Yeah. Okay, well, this is the screen. I'm gonna select Arduino Nano. Yes. Should be fine now. I think this is the right sketch. Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay. Should I just upload it just to test? Yep, I'm gonna do that. Uploaded. I'm not sure if this is the right sketch. Doesn't really look too promising. Okay, wait. I'm gonna put it back on here. Just gonna figure out which is the right sketch. Okay. I think it's actually this one. Yeah. Arduino Nano, gotcha. Okay, go. Uploading, done uploading. Okay, that works. Yep, that's it. Okay, I can now show you guys again. There we go. Okay, so we have this code right here. What it does, it uses the SBus. It's just a library, just an existing library that just translates everything to an SBus protocol shit, whatever. Explicitly written to control Blackmagic design micro cameras, but should work generally. Yeah, well, I'll tell you this one, it does. Actually, I'm gonna. Should I clean up? Nah, it's fine. Whatever. I'm gonna leave it. So this one here is the VRX pin, VRY. So that's the joysticks. The trigger, which is this one here. And then the shutter trigger. Okay, so the thing is, which is which? Oh, I probably would have to open up this thing. The shutter pin and shutter trigger. I think the shutter. Which is which? Fuck, I'll figure out by the code. Shutter channel is 5, which is the one I'm gonna have to use now instead of the separate shutter thing. So photo video, yeah, no. I'm just gonna use this. So this is the remapped of the joystick controls. This is tilt pan channel, and this is the trigger. So what I'm gonna do instead, wait, you know what? I'm gonna make a new project. I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna show all my files because it shows me where I go to school and all this stuff. So, here we go. I'm gonna do this. And this is gonna be okay. Now that one I can open and show. Okay, sure, whatever. That can go. I think this could go, but also I'm gonna rename some things because I like it better. I'm gonna. Can I rename? God damn it. Okay. I like that name better. Okay. So the trigger is here. Is the triggers are doing up in so triggers 2. Then I'm gonna do. So wait, I have trigger channel, shadow channel. I'll see in a second what those exactly are. Wait, I'll run a servo instead of this shadow trigger. That's what I need. So the trigger is gonna be rear. No. Trigger's the bottom one or the top one? Like on a joystick, I think the top one is the shoulder, the bottom one's the trigger, right? So that's gonna be. So that is the shoulder. So joy shoulder. Actually, it's gonna change that as well. So everything that's just trigger. Okay. So these here are the channel over the S-bus. So I'm gonna replace this with one of these. Just depends on exactly what it's gonna be. So the shutter trigger. So no, actually this yeah, trigger because it's the bottom one. So that is correct. So joy trigger is that, and this shouldn't be trigger. This should be so trigger channel should be shoulder channel. Yeah, that's better. actually, I'm gonna do that same thing. Okay, that's better. So this, Now I'm gonna just comment that out. And button should be, doesn't have one, right? Yeah. Got regular main shutter trigger. That should, no wait, that should be joy trigger. So then shutter channel, that should work. And so okay, and I'm gonna test this one first. So let's see if this just straight up works. Should be connected? Oh, it isn't connected. Fine. Okay. Shutter trigger. Should we? Yeah, okay. Okay. Should work. Let's see. Still moves. Still centers. Okay, it doesn't trigger yet. Sure. Now we're gonna come with that one, come with this one, try this. Oh, that should be joint trigger, of course. Okay. Works fine. Let's see. Did I have any more information? I'm not gonna just open that. It doesn't work yet. I'm gonna have to figure out which channel does that. Because I know it worked. Like if I press it here. Is that even correctly connected? Remote shooting. Okay. It might have not even. Oh, this works for the trigger. Like the button. But I have to have the movie record channel. Whichever that one that might be. Let me see if I can find that. Projects here. I need to I had something, I think. It gave me which channels were which. Or should I just go through the channels and try it? You know what? I might just do that. So we might just go, okay, 1, 2, and Pantails roll. Whatever. Should we just... Let's just... We'll just try shit.